Are you tired of those same cookie cutter beige box houses? This video might be for you. Today we found something different, something unique, something bold here in the Rolling Hills section of Ocala, Florida, where the properties are massive, the views are stunning, and right here, this blacked out modern farmhouse might be that something that you've been looking for. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Anyone out there clicking on my channel for their very first time, let me introduce myself. My name is Wilfredo and I'm a real estate advisor here in the wonderful Sunshine State of Florida. And my only purpose for this channel is to have it serve as a guide to help you make the best decisions possible when you are purchasing your home. So anyone out there looking to buy their primary residence, a vacation home, or maybe an investment property, if that sounds like you, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any time I post any of these weekly videos. Today we are in Ocala, Florida in a section called Rolling Hills where you can find properties on a minimum of 1 acre lots. Now the topic of today's video is this black modern farmhouse, and before we get inside, I want to talk to you about the exterior and the specs. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with 1,834 square feet of under air living, sitting on a lot of 1.16 acres. First things first, I love that when the builder came and built this property and they cleared the land, they left a lot of trees in your front yard and your backyard as well. It's always good to maintain that connection to nature. Now the house itself is made of concrete block construction. You're gonna have a very long extended driveway that's gonna lead you into your 3-car garage. And from your garage, you have this nice walkway with some landscaping alongside of the house. Now, tell me, what do you guys think of the color of the house? Are you guys digging it? Definitely my vibe. I love the black in combination with the wood pillars right here in the front of the property. Now, the porch itself, really nice and large, so you can put a lot of chairs, so you can really enjoy the vibe from in front of your house. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get inside. All right, so stepping into this modern farmhouse, the first thing we are greeted by is this open concept living. So you are gonna have your dining room, your kitchen, and your family room all together right here in the heart of the home. Now, I did take a video of the model home of this farmhouse and I put that on my Instagram, and it's fully furnished. So make sure you take a look at that video because it gives you a great idea of what you can do with your furniture in this space. So as soon as you walk in, you'll notice that there's tiles throughout this space. You're not gonna have any carpet throughout this home, and you have really tall ceilings throughout the home as well. So as soon as we walk in, we are now in your dining room space, and you have plenty of room for a nice large table, plenty of room to seat 8 to 10 people right here as soon as you walk in. One feature I definitely like is that right in front of your dining room, you are gonna have this nice oversized window. So a lot of natural light coming into your dining room, and it gives you a nice view of the front of the house. Next to your dining room is, of course, this beautiful kitchen. Lots of beautiful features of this kitchen. The first thing you see is this oversized island with your quartz countertop, so plenty of prep space on your island. And if you are someone that does like to eat your meals at your island, you can have space to put about 5 or 6 bar stools so you can enjoy your breakfast or your lunch right here on your island. Now let's talk about these cabinets. So 42-inch cabinets. You are gonna have the black handles going with the modern look of this farmhouse, and it does feature that soft close that we like. On top of your 42-inch cabinets, you have nice crown molding. Now, stainless steel appliances all come with the property. So General Electric refrigerator, your stovetop, your microwave, and then of course your dishwasher. Now, a really nice feature I like about this kitchen specifically is where your sink is located. I know it's a small detail, but it makes all the difference. So right here in this home, you're gonna have your sink located in the front of the property, giving you a nice view because you have this oversized window overlooking the front of your property, looking at the trees, the grass, the neighbor, hi neighbor. So really nice touch in this kitchen to have your sink right here with this beautiful window in front of it. And then on top of that, nice pendant lighting. So a really nice touch that the builder did. Like I said, it's all in the details. And because your sink is located on the wall and not on your island, you are gonna have plenty of prep space for when you're cooking. And also on your island, you're gonna have all these cabinets and drawers giving you more storage. Last but not least, in your kitchen, of course, is this pantry. 1, 2, 3, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves in here, giving you plenty of space for your groceries and your canned goods. So off of your dining room and your kitchen, this of course is gonna be your family room, nice and spacious. Plenty of room in here to put a nice big sectional, a couple of tables, your coffee table, and then on this huge wall, this is gonna be where you put your big screen TV. In here, you do have tray ceilings, and then it is pre-wired, so if you wanted to install a ceiling fan, you can do that. Now in this family room, not only do you have this door, but you also have this door that leads out into your backyard and into your cover the nine. We're gonna take a step out there in a little bit. Also, this property is a split floor plan, so through this door, this is gonna be your primary suite. But before we take a look at your primary, we're gonna go down this hallway, and this is where we're gonna find the 2 guest bedrooms, your laundry room, the very first bathroom, and then of course your 3-car garage. So stepping into the first guest bedroom of the property, this one is located at the rear of the house. So through that window, you are gonna have a view of your backyard and plenty of room in here to put a nice queen size bed, nightstands on either side of the bed. You are gonna have tiles, once again, throughout the entire property, no carpet. And then up top, you have a nice recessed light. But one thing I wanna highlight about this bedroom is gonna be this walk-in closet. And this is not something we normally see in your guest bedroom, a walk-in closet this size. And it does have this nice feature of a pocket door to separate the space. Really nice touch. Now we're gonna go across the hallway and then step into second guest bedroom. Pretty much the same dimensions as the one we just stepped out of with your tiles, recessed light. This one is located at the front of the property, so you have a nice view of the front of the home through this window. And then once again, you're gonna have a nice walk-in closet separated by this nice pocket door. Okay, now stepping out, we're gonna go across the hallway. So we're just going back and forth across the hallway. And this is where we're gonna find your laundry room. Washer and dryer will go here. On top of that, you have your metal rack. And in front of your washer and dryer, we have your cabinets. So upper cabinets, lower cabinets, also featuring the soft clothes that we saw in your kitchen. So plenty of storage space in your laundry room. And you have a nice countertop. So if you're in here folding clothes, that's definitely gonna be useful. Right across from that, we are gonna enter into the first bathroom of this property, and look at the beautiful tile work in here. It's kind of like an aqua blue, aquamarine. It kind of makes me feel like I'm in the ocean, and it goes all the way to the top. You have your black fixtures. You have this guy right here for your soaps and your shampoo. Next to that, of course, is your toilet, and then you have your single vanity, black fixtures, cabinets down below. You even have these drawers on the side to keep things nice and extra tidy. Also soft clothes. So now stepping out, we're not gonna enter into your 3-car garage. And the highlight of this garage has to be all this natural light coming in through here. I don't have the lights in here, but it looks like I do because you have these double windows, and then you are gonna have windows on top of your garage doors. So plenty of natural light even in your garage. Now this is also where you're gonna find your water heater, your electrical panel. This guy's gonna be your irrigation system. And then through this door, this is going to be your AC handler. And then you have more storage in here as well. So now we're going to go back into the property, down the hallway, and then back into the social areas of the home. And then like I said, this door right here is going to be your primary suite. Let's check that out right now. So stepping into your primary, you have double windows facing your backyard, plenty of room in here for a nice king size bed, recessed light that you can always switch out for a ceiling fan, and then plenty of room for like a dresser right along this wall. Now the beautiful thing about this primary suite has to be this beautiful bathroom. Take a look at this. You have double vanities, black fixtures, cabinets down below. You have individual mirrors on top of your vanities, but look at this walk-in shower. There's no frame, there's no curtain, you just walk into it. You have this beautiful decorative tile throughout this entire space. 2 shower heads, beautiful tiles on the floor, great space for your soap and shampoo right here. But look at this standalone tub. Just really beautiful in here to come in here, relax after a long day. Just a great feature to have in your master bathroom. And then up top, you have a nice frosted window for lots of privacy. And then through this door, this is gonna be your water closet. So you do your thing in here, keep it nice and private. And then this is gonna be your walk-in closet. You have all the wire racks in place, but with a closet like this, I definitely recommend swapping this out. Get someone to come in here, put nice custom cabinets, and really elevate the look of this closet. So now, that's your primary suite, that's your primary bathroom. Now let's check out your backyard and all the square footage we have in there. All right, so now stepping out into your backyard and into this beautiful and spacious covered lanai. Plenty of space in this lanai to put a couple tables and the chairs and really enjoy your backyard. If you are someone that likes grilling, you definitely have a spot for your grill out here. Now, the great thing about living in this section of Ocala called Rolling Hills is just how peaceful and quiet it is. You're surrounded by nature, you can't hear a thing. Also, this property has no HOA, no CDD, so no one can tell you what you can and cannot do with your property. So if you wanted to install a pool or a fire pit and create the experience that you wanted, you definitely have the option with this property. Now, here in your backyard, you are gonna see a well, and in your front yard, you do have a septic tank, okay? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we saw the beautiful interior of this property. We're now in the backyard. The price of this property is $495,000. So anyone out there looking to purchase a home in Florida, I would love to help each and every one of you guys out. My information is always in the description below. And until then, I'll see you on the next video. Take care.